there, Libra. Last but not least, right? We do this by which videos get the most views. That's how I decide who's going first, second, third, and yours had the least views, but that's okay. Because now this is the last one we're doing. All right, Libra, let's see. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly bonus reading. This one is for February 7th, 8th, and 9th. We're going to do it like we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're speaking of. I've pulled 2 cards for each so we can get some kind of insight into the current situation between you and that person or something you need to know. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is February 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's to give you some clue as to what the weekend might have in store to help you better navigate your way through it or possibly around it if it's not something you want to deal with, right? Okay. Let us see. We need all the cards, right? Okay. This one is for my Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, if you're a Libra and you're currently dealing with an Aries, I have the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. So this Aries feels as though there is some sort of deception or secrecy surrounding you and the situation with them. They feel like you are moving away from them at this point to try to go to calmer waters because of the chaos that's surrounding both of you when you're together, it seems like. This seems like something that started out not bad, but has turned very toxic. That's how I feel about this. If you are a Libra dealing with a Taurus, I have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who's very fiery, very passionate, very immature or unrealistic when it comes to love is what they're saying. I feel like this is somebody who definitely has watched you for a long time and would love to come forward and try to build with you. They're not going to, though, out of fear of rejection or... This is strange. This feels like somebody who's been obsessed with you for a long time, but they just don't have the balls to come forward, to be honest. And so they're trying to pick you apart and find things about you that are wrong to try to help them, go in a different direction or something. Strange dynamic. If you are a Libra dealing with a Gemini, I have the Ten of Cups and the Star card. This Gemini is definitely viewing you as somebody who they feel like they could have emotional fulfillment with. I don't know if you're on board. This almost feels like something that maybe you've already tried and it didn't work out. With the Star card, it's like they view you as somebody who never seems to lose hope or faith. Almost to the point where it's annoying, because it's like you always have this positive attitude. You always think things are going to get better, I don't know, something like that. If you are a Libra dealing with a Cancer, I have the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who is quite stuck, and it's because you're carrying some kind of a heavy burden. This feels like an emotional burden. There's something that you can't let go of that is haunting you, I guess you could say. They feel as though that's got you stuck. If you are dealing with a Leo, I have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this Leo and you have a ton of history, a lot of history, good and bad. I feel like possibly the communication between the two of you has been very strained lately, or maybe non-existent. They're on a mission to change that. If you are a Libra dealing with a Virgo, I have the Ace of Wands and the Sun. No shortage of passion between you and this Virgo. They do see you as somebody who makes them very happy. I don't know that it's reciprocal necessarily. The passion part might be, but the happiness part, I feel like this is a direction that you're not headed in. I don't know that you dislike it. It's just not the direction you want for some reason. That's how I feel. If you are a Libra dealing with a Libra, let's see, Libra number 2 views you, Libra number 1, as somebody who has come into contact with truth and clarity as of late. I don't even know if you were looking for it, like the truth fell in your lap, whether you wanted it or not. It brought you a ton of clarity, and now you are sitting still, mulling it over, making plans, thinking about what you want to do, could do, but you've been stuck there for a minute. Like it's time for you to put action behind all this thought, and you're not doing it. You're still just sitting there. You're not quite sure what to do with the information you've come into contact with, I guess. If you are a Libra dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Scorpio says you are somebody who's incredibly dissatisfied with your current situation, but you are completely restricted by your thoughts, meaning that you're so far up in your head, overthinking whatever your current situation is, that you just settled on the fact you're dissatisfied, but there again, there's no action. Not doing anything to change it is what they're saying. This feels like a friend that's known you a long time, but they're quite frustrated with you because they're worried about you and you're not making movements in the direction that they think you should. If you are a Libra dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. This Sagittarius is seeing you as somebody who is definitely not afraid to put the work in, but you're very rigid in your thinking and your opinions, and so you have made up your mind about what you want to do and where you want to go and with who, and even if that's the wrong decision, you're sticking by it. So you're putting work into something that's going nowhere, is what they're saying. If you are a Libra dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Strength card and the Knight of Cups. Whoever this Capricorn is, they would love to write in and save the day for you. They fear that you don't have the strength to make the changes that you need to make right now. If you are a Libra dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Wands. This Aquarius feels as though there's a sense of competition surrounding the situation with you. I feel like both of you at one time viewed whatever the two of you have as your wish fulfillment. But things have definitely gone south and then east and north and everywhere else. It looks like things, there's a lot of history here, but there is a sense of competition here that I feel like the Aquarius enjoys, for what it's worth. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the Moon and the Queen of Swords. So the Pisces is saying that you're being incredibly cold, especially towards them. They definitely don't feel like you're seeing things accurately when it comes to them. Maybe you judge them and they don't feel like that's just, like you judge them off hearsay or something. That's what they're saying. Okay, on Friday, I have you Six of Pentacles and the Empress. You're coming through as the Empress. That's wonderful. Six of Pentacles, you're looking for something with reciprocity. It feels like a good day. Friday feels like a good day for you. Saturday, I've got the King of Cups to the Four of Swords. You're searching for emotional fulfillment, emotional balance, stability. You need to take a break. There's things you need to heal from. You need some rest, you know. And Sunday, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You're trying to focus on the big picture, the big goal that you have in life, but all it's doing is stressing you out and putting you further up in your head, so you're overthinking. You really need to put action behind the plan at this point. I feel like you have a plan. I feel like you've made up your mind, but you've got to put action behind it, because otherwise it's just sitting still and it's not getting anywhere, and it seems like you're going further and further inside of yourself as that happens, and you got to get out. You got to get back out in the world, okay? That's my advice to you, but you can do whatever you want. I hope this somehow helps. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's not me. It's a scam. So please treat it accordingly. And I'll be back on Sunday with the weeklies, okay? All right, you guys. Have a great night.